First of all, the promise of baptism. Acts 1:8. But you will receive power. Everybody say power. Say it again, with power. You will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you shall be my witnesses both in Jerusalem and all of Judea and Samaria and even to the remotest parts of the earth. In John 14, chapter 16 and 17, it reminds us that the Spirit will dwell in us. This is Jesus speaking, and he says, and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another helper that may be with you forever. That is the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive because it does not see him or know him. But you know him because he abides with you and will be in you. You see, this is a great level of understanding for us to gather here. Is Jesus is telling his disciples about the baptism of the Holy Spirit. He's saying right now the Spirit is with you. But he's saying, and will be in you. You see, there's a difference between the Spirit of God being with us and being in us. Luke chapter 24, verse 49 says, and behold, I am sending forth the promise of my Father upon you. But you are to stay in the city until you are clothed with power from on high. They're to wait in the city. How long were they to wait? Well, we know, according to Acts chapter 1, that Jesus appeared to many of the disciples for the first 40 days after his resurrection. We also know that Pentecost is 50 days after Passover. So anybody can do the math and figure out how many days did they wait. 10 days. Thank you, Caroline. She's got a calculator or something. They waited in Jerusalem for 10 days. How many of us are willing to wait for 10 days? How many of us would be willing to gather together for prayer and encouragement and edification for 10 days?